Hello there. We're still in the mood for Christmas, so Merry Christmas, and then of course we're hoping for a prosperous year. My name is Chris Akwaranda, welcoming you to today's edition of the Sunday Show. Whereas would you rather be than on this channel, Nigerian Television Authority, Channel 10, Lagos, and Gloria is here glowing. Gloria, welcome to the program.
Yeah, it's Sunday Show. My people, how are you? We are still in the Christmas mood, and we thank God today is the last Sunday in the month of December 2024. It's the last Sunday of the year, and we are grateful to God. We are happy to have you here. Thank you for having us.
Yes, do you know where your family is? So just get a family together, whatever device you use in watching us, because today's edition is going to be interesting. Of course, like Gloria said, this is the last for the year 2024, and by the grace of God, we'll be crossing over to 2025 soon, and that's in a couple of days, and we do hope that you'll be alive to make it. But the most important thing is don't overreach yourself. Like I told you the last program, that you don't have to overdrink, you don't have to overeat, you don't have to do things that will make you unhealthy and unwell before you go into the new year. So this program is also packaged today to prepare you towards that transition to 2025, and a whole lot of entertainment for you and your family. And Gloria and I will pilot it, and then we hope you will enjoy today's edition of the program. But then there's also another thing. We do know that a lot of you have added some kilos. I know the joke. I tell you, people have been eating. I know that whenever he's here to flog you, I will not tell you what he's going to do today. He's going to flog you. Now, there's one good thing about what Noya does, okay? It makes sure that it's for everybody. So what you do is pick what you can do. We are going to flog them by doing start drinking root vegetable. Anybody he just gave you the info. Bring down your yama. December don't want to finish it, but we thank God. Last Sunday, are you happy? 2 more days to go. Still like man. Okay, we have to do justice. So we need to build muscle. All of you are under muscle. That's why when you bring in your excess and it goes into unnecessary spiking of insulin, plenty sugar flowing, nothing to house it. That's why you have to build muscle intelligently. That's why we are this. Oh my God. How can I start this show without? You know what I did this the other part? You know what I mean? Look at that. Okay, no time. How did they go? How is it going to go? Adama, don't tell the table. See my carrots. You go see where. You get plenty. You know what they get, Abi? See my. See my pepper, green one. Okay, let's go straight. If it is not fun, it is not making sense. And if it is making sense, it has to stay consistent. Now let's see how it is going to go. This lovely Sunday afternoon. Yeah, you want us to be over. Then let's see. Lower body, upper body. Please remember, use your OT. If you are a beginner, I'll give you a meditation. Now let's go this way. Oh, I call this one the morning squat.
Your hand has to be, go like this. Then your shoulder is going backward. Then as they go. And then let's look for option here. When I say option, we're going to start by adding numbers. We started with 2. From here, we're going to do what we call side lunge. You see how hit. We are hitting right to left. That is 2, okay? Your lower body just going. You come inside intelligently going around this. I like it to be fun so that you don't go tell me it's boring. That should never be boring. In here, on the foundation. That was 2. We're going for 4. Now, in -4. You think it's easy? Just keep your body all engaged. Do down. It's going to be +2. This is 4. Then what do? You don't need to turn around. I want to say, every 4, 1 down, 2 down as they go, 3. Oh my God! Oh, this is never sit down. They are calling it death December. I don't know. Let's go. We say it's okay. We have done how many? 2 + 2, 4. Let's go another 4. Oh yeah, 1. Come on, Tony. Come on, my people. Sit down. That's your setback, Don't worry. It's just an avenue to keep you in that realm of what? You go scatter there with some interesting combat. I saw 4 now. We're going to 6. 6 and we're doing what? Side to side. Egg. 1 down. 2 down. Give me some choices. 3 down. 4 down. Make sure your hips going back. Don't do this. This is yama. 4. Come on, 5. 6 hours. Remember, as you walk, not so the rest. Because your heart rate is even going up intelligently. Now we're going to bring in the upper body movement. I know, how can you run away without doing the push-up? Maybe you don't eat plenty food. You have to push that body. You don't carry unnecessary exercise. Beginners, do the normal push-up. Now, advanced men, we're going to do it an upchain. We're going to take it a little bit, make it more difficult. 1 down. Sit back. 2 down. 3 down. 4 down. That's it. Some beginner push-up. You can take your leg up. You can put it down. Just make sure you are inclined with a bold forward. Don't use the yama push-up. What is this? I don't understand it. Stop there in. No time for yama. 1 down. 2. Mr. Please do not give me here. I like Mr. Please well. You know what? In the morning he will train before we come and do all this his wala here. Yes. Right now, the only thing I can tell you is remember, it's not the shoe. Don't touch it. If you touch it, I want to touch it. 4 + 4. 8. Still on the matter. Don't touch it. It's not the continue. No yama. Love is wonderful. The people are beautiful. Your body is beautiful. But now me and you, my boo. For the summer, for the rain, your lips be excellent. I'll do anything for you, my boo. But the man of Munudu, so let me go. The man of Munudu, then the body for you. One more. Give me more show. You want more time? You want more show? Give me more time. Give me more show. You can't look at
Nobody else but you I see when you're looking for me. I wanna be everything you need. Oh, yeah. Baby, taking my hand, my you and me.
Give me more show. You want more time? You want more show? Get more power. Give me more show.
This is Nigerian Television Authority, Channel 10, Lagos, and this is a Sunday show. Where else would you rather be? Of course, every Sunday afternoon, we entertain, inform, and educate you, and then we make sure that you sit at home, enjoy this program. And today is not going to be any different. It's time to talk sports, but as usual, Stan is here to talk sports, take you around the sports world. A lot is happening, and for those of you who are interested in sports, get it all from Stan. Take it up from here.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Chris. A lovely afternoon out there to you as I welcome you to the Sunday Show Sports segment. I remain your sincere Stanley Etuford. And we're good to go. Today, on our menu, we have Ikorodu Unity Cup, the Chan Eagles, and the present standing in the Nigerian Professional Football League. Let's go. Have you ever wondered why it's only Ikorodu
All-Star Unity
City Football Club that is the only club owned by a local government in Nigeria? They are presently in the Nigerian Professional Football League, and they are presently occupying the fourth position. And the reason for this is because there are so much talent in Ikorodu. And in order to annex this much of this talent, the Honorable representing Ikorodu Constituency 2, as part of his campaign promises, promised to organize a Unity Cup for the Ikorodu Constituency 2. And the match was a O to BO. Let's see what happens from here.
300,000 naira. The final match, which was graced by some revered royal fathers from Ikorodu land, which includes Oba of Igbogbo, Oba of Imota, Oluegbi of Igboland, and some present and former honorable members of the Lagos State House of Assembly. Honorable Abiodun Moshood Aro expressed his heartfelt gratitude to all participants, dignitaries, and supporters, emphasizing his commitment to grassroots development and the use of sport as a tool for positive change.
Thank God. Over 2 months ago, this Unity Public staff in the across the constituency. We played in Imoka, we played in Elepe, we played in Igbogo, and we played also in Gedeluasa. The final today was only played in Egbe Kingdom, just to balance it up. And that's why we have the final play in Egbe, Power PLT field today. So I want to sincerely appreciate first all our hubs and all Smiles Foundation. Most especially, we also have the CEO of the Power PSC, also in attendance, all the chairmen, all the council chairmen, all the appreciate and all the staff, the security team, they've done marvelous, also educate the spirit of sportsmanship. That is highly what we are preaching, the spirit of unity.
The Ikorodu constituency 2 All-Star Unity Cup was more than just a football tournament, but a celebration of community spirit and togetherness, as Igbogo All-Star won Macbeth All-Star 10-9 through a penalty shootout after the match ended 1-1 apiece after the final whistle.
Yeah, that's what happened at the Ikorodu Unity Cup. The match ended in a penalty, and Igbogo All-Star won the match. Egbe All-Star was the best team. And in those days, I used to remember that Nepa Egbe, used to have a football club. That's where Wide Akoni played for 10. But today, well, it's a sorry side. Let's just forget about that for now. Let's move on a cheerful note. Yesterday, at the Nest of Champions, Gospel Akpabio Stadium in New York, Super Eagles Team B, better known as the Chan Eagles, qualified Nigeria for the Chan Nations Cup. Something we've done in the last 6 years. We've not qualified in the last 6 years, 3 editions, we've not qualified. And yesterday, we had a nice outing. The Nigerian Chan Eagles defeated the Ghanaian Black Galaxy 3-1. The first leg was played in Ghana last week, Sunday, and it ended 0-0. At the same time that last week, Nigeria Flamingos lost to the Black Satellite in the WAFU B Under-20 Nations Cup qualifying. With that, Nigerian Flamingos and the Black Satellite of Ghana will be representing the West African zone in the CAF Nations Cup for the Under-20. Nigeria yesterday qualified, and that is a big honor to Coach Fidelis Ilechukwu, Austin Eguavoin, and Daniel Ogumodede. They've done so much. Fidelis is with Rangers, Daniel is with Remo, and the Oga Patapata, the technical director of the Nigerian Football Federation, Austin Eguavoin. Kudos to the three of them for a job well done yesterday for qualifying Nigeria to the Chan Nations Cup. Away from that, Nigeria Professional Football League enter week 19 today. A match was played yesterday in Bayelsa. Bayelsa United lost at home 0-1 to Abia Warriors. And today, matches will be played. In Remo Stars will be the host of Akwa United. While in Maiduguri, Air Kanemi will be hosting Kano Pillars. And we know that Kano Pillars has 2 former Nigerian international, Ahmed Musa and Al Hassan. They are playing for Kano Pillars. And so far, Ahmed Musa have shown what it takes to be in the Nigerian Professional League. We know that Ahmed Musa was once the top scorer in the Nigerian Professional League when he was still in its youthful age. And back now, he's still banging in this goal. So far, so good. He has scored almost about 6 goals for Kano Pillars. Kudos to Ahmed Musa. I want to see Iwobi that says he wants to come back to and end his football career in Nigeria with some other top Nigerian players. Let's come and make the Nigerian league a top notch as it was in those days. Yeah. Today, also, Niger Tornadoes will be hosting Rangers International. Ikorodu City will be the host of Sunshine of Akure, and the match will be played at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena, Onikon. Make your time out to go and watch the match. Then, in Benue State, Akwaku Stadium, Lobby Star will be the host of Adlan. If you are somewhere around those cities, go and give the Nigerian Football League a surprise by visiting the stadium to watch a match. Before we round up for today, there are matches in the English Premier League. Manchester City sharing points and losing matches. Will it continue today, as they will be the guest of Leicester City? What happened to Pep Guardiola? Will the losing streak continue today? Well, time will tell. In other matches, it will be Crystal Palace versus Southampton, Everton versus Nottingham Forest, Fulham versus Bournemouth. And in Fulham, we can see what Iwobi is doing. And in Nottingham Forest, Ola Aina have not surprised us with his performance and action. Well, my director said my time is up. We don't have much for today, but next week, being the first Sunday in the year 2025, will come your way again. From my end, is bye-bye. But before I go, our next break will be from our sponsor of our fun fair. Let's see what it's all about.
Plastics, customers' needs are our priority. We give you all the attention you need. With us, our customers are Cage, located at Kilometer 40, Lagos Abeokuta Expressway, Ijoko, Ogun State. Solid Plastics Limited, we're just a phone call away. Contact us 3080-2783-5332. You can reach us through any of our lines and social media handles. Solid Plastics Limited. Come, let us treat you like a king.
Guys still call you Mama do right now because they know I always express love to them.
Mama will good to us. Express love with flavor.
Expressing love with Indomie flavor.
It's Nigerian Television Authority, Channel 10, Lagos, and of course, this is a Sunday show. I was slightly taken unaware there. I was discussing with my guest in today's edition of the show. But before I bring in the guest, I need to ask Gloria a little bit about how she celebrated Christmas. Gloria, what happened during Christmas?
Christmas is we thank God we are alive, or we are alive to witness this year's Christmas. It was a delightful one. We thank God all my family members and friends were around to celebrate the Christmas we celebrated together. And it's a sensation of dirty Christmas. I don't know what that means. So a dirty Christmas and movies here and there. So we thank God we are able to at least watch one or two movies. So that is
that's quite interesting. Now I am going to introduce Tina Zude now. Later I'll introduce Tina Newman. Tina Zude is my guest. Then later I'll introduce her as my guest for our discussion. Now you're going to tell me how you celebrate your Christmas. Why did you celebrate your Christmas, by the way?
Actually, I celebrate my Christmas here in Lagos.
In Lagos?
Yes.
Oh, you also enjoyed it?
I did, yeah.
Where's my chicken? Tell me something. This year's Christmas, Is it different from the other years? I mean, you must have celebrated some Christmases. I mean, was this year different?
Yes, a little bit different. Yes.
So what happened?
Because we experienced a lot of hardship.
That's it. Now, are you afraid of saying hardship?
Yes, honestly speaking,
But it's real. It's real.
things were so expensive. Yeah, when you go to market, what you got at the rate of, let's say, 4,000 last month, when you go to the market, they double it. It's double the price.
That's it.
So yes.
Yeah, but if one is looking at you, one wouldn't really believe what you just said.
Sometimes you have to really, package yourself.
Packaging.
You don't have to look like your problem.
Really? I like that. I am going to take back that to Gloria. Okay, they say necessity is mother of invention, isn't it?
Exactly.
Now, if things like this don't happen, people will keep living reckless lives. Don't you think so?
It's true. People will be living reckless life, but even as it is now, some people are still living a reckless life. Some people do have the money that we are saying is two ways. Some people have it in excess, while some people don't have at all. You know this saying now that the rich keep getting richer while the poor is getting poorer. I think that is what is playing out in the Nigerian system.
Yes.
It's just the poor that don't have now, but the rich, they keep having this money. You see them calling billions. So, but those that don't have really are learning to cut their coats according to their clothes.
Gloria, now you're hitting the nail. I don't know whether you understand what I'm trying to say. The issue is if you used to buy for your kind of person like 3 weeks, this is human. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, bone straight or bone double, whatever it is. Now, if you're used to buying 2, don't you think that now you could cut down to 1? Don't you ladies think that this is an opportunity for us to begin to think of not being profligate, begin to think of how to conserve, begin to think of how not to go for frivolities, how to manage the resources you have, and begin to think of improving on things. For instance, if you have courtyard, you could plant stuff, okay? You could begin to grow some stuff. Then you begin to think of keeping the clothes that you had. You understand? So, our viewers, we're going to break now. When we come back, we'll introduce the Actuarial Sciences Insurance Association of University of Lagos, 1994. They visited the mothers' babies' homes, those that need help. Of course, this is a time of philanthropy. This is a time of giving, and that's what we're talking about. So if you have the opportunity to give, want to give. Let's find out what this ASISA, Actuarial Sciences Insurance Association of the University of Lagos, 1994, what they did during this period. We will clap for them in advance. So let's watch out.
Quote by Winston Churchill says, "We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give." With this in mind, members of the 1994 set of graduates of the Department of Actuarial Science and Insurance, University of Lagos, led by the president of the association, Samson Akiyemi, gathered together to celebrate 30 years anniversary. To mark this milestone, they gave back to the society with a visit to the orphanage where gift items were given to the children.
We are going to equip the departments where we left 30 years ago, change all the furnitures, give them duplicating machines to support the activities, and we selected some indigent students who are equally diligent with their studies, and we are going to do a cash award to them. We think and believe that other states also replicate this, so that when you leave a place, you should also remember to give back to that place.
Many of the members who are experts in the insurance sector believe that the potential of the industry should be properly harnessed for national development.
There is no economy that can survive without the mechanism of insurance. I think the problem is at the moment there's poor financial and insurance education. And I think first we need to improve on that, both the academia and then the industry. Currently,
there's a curriculum at the secondary level that covers insurance. So we believe that in future, more and more people will get knowledge of insurance.
Highlight of the event featured unveiling of the items donated by the members of the Actuarial Science and Insurance Association 1994 set, presentation of gifts to indigent students of the department.
But for you to come back and give back, you're not only giving back to the university, you're also giving a hand to those who are coming behind you. So I want to thank you very much.
The ceremony was graced by industry experts and members of the academia from various institutions, including the Vice Chancellor of the University of Lagos, Professor Folashade Ogunshola.
This is Nigerian Television Authority, Channel 10 Lagos. This is, of course, the Sunday show. And that was the Actuarial Sciences Insurance Association, 1994, University of Lagos. So whatever you studied, whichever university, try and put staff together. You people come together so that you can visit those who don't have and then be able to make them happy, especially during this period. Now, that's what's called Art for Health. And then they visited the cancer group. Of course, they launched a fund for cancer. Now, we do know that the world has not really beaten cancer so far, but a lot is being done to see how cancer can be beaten. But in the meantime, those who are suffering from cancer, what do you do for them? How do you support them? How do you make them feel less pain? It's not just about the drugs now, but about the human touch, about the human activity surrounding the people suffering from these diseases that remain incurable for now. So why don't we find out what Art for Life did when they launched Fund for Cancer?
A universal language that transcends culture and borders has long been recognized for its therapeutic benefits, from reducing stress and anxiety to promoting emotional expression and healing. Art has proven to be a powerful tool in promoting overall well-being. In a bid to harness the benefits of art for the betterment of society, the Art for Health exhibition and fundraising event was recently held to raise funds for cancer and chronic illness treatment for low-income earners.
This is a thing of peace. Oh. Not like a lotus flower. Yeah. So really, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So opening up.
The initiator of the project in her speech highlighted that the Art for Health exhibition aimed at providing financial support to individuals struggling with chronic illness.
The aim is simple. Through the sales of artworks, we're building a fund that provides affordable coverage for low and middle income Nigerians who have chronic illnesses like cancer, sickle cell, lung disease, heart disease, kidney disease, and other NCDs. It's amazing what has happened tonight. It's an epoch-making event, and I'm truly grateful for everyone who came out. We had a nice time of looking at artworks, cocktail, music, dance. We premiered our short film, The Gift of Life, which will be up very soon on YouTube for you to watch. Still donate to the Cancer and Chronic Care Fund by going to our website, www.healthformoney.com. And yes, we made history, and I'm excited for everything that is to come.
Art exhibitors at the event, in their speech, praised the Art for Health initiative for taking heart into providing free health funds for chronic patients.
And I am here exhibiting my artworks for the Art for Health, Cancer and Chronic Diseases campaign. Many people in our community, in our society, they need help, medical help. Many of them are suffering from cancer, terminal diseases, and they don't have money, they don't have resources to take care of themselves. So Kemi the Changemaker has done a brilliant job by, organizing this event where we sell artworks to create awareness and to raise funds for these people that need money to help themselves get well,
So I'm really happy to be part of this great project, great initiative. It's amazing and it's very something that is therapeutic. It gives me joy when I see a project like this, And as an artist, I'm using my works and I'm using my colors to heal the world. Also, as an artist, I'm happy to be part of this great project because it is a great privilege to me to support art and health. We are using art to save lives. We are using art, to heal, to support, chronic disease such as cancer, sickle cell, and some other sickness.
The event featured an impressive array of art pieces carefully curated to showcase talent of local artists.
For health, raising funds for cancer. So why don't you organize and do something, where you are, whatever society you belong to help the less privileged, help those who need our help, especially this period of giving. That's the essence of Christmas. If Christ was born for us, so what we need to do is to thank God. And since you cannot see God, you're seeing your neighbor. That's the only way you can thank God. So do something for somebody today. Even the words you speak, are so important to make somebody happy, make somebody smile. Have you put a smile on anybody's face today? Do it as I'm speaking. All right, so our guest now is an entertainer. She's been involved in gospel music, and her name is Tina Newman. Tina Newman is our guest. Tina, you're welcome to the program.
Thank you very much. You're welcome. Thank
you. Gloria and I were discussing about gospel music. A lot of people are going into gospel music this period. Is there any particular reason?
I wouldn't say. I can only say for myself.
Okay.
Gospel is not just gospel music is different from a secular music. Gospel is not just singing for the fun of it or because you know how to sing. Gospel is a means of passing message. Like also pastors, preach in the pulpit. We use our voice to preach the gospel through gospel music.
So we now say that
a lot of people, it's more of a calling. So if a lot of people are going into it, people are trying to
emulate. So what message are you now passing in your own gospel music?
Okay,
what's your message?
My message, the message I'm passing in my own gospel music, I try to let people know the goodness of God. You understand? Because a lot of people don't even know that being alive alone, it's a miracle. Being healthy is a miracle. So you see them keep asking and asking and asking for more from God. Some believe God has done nothing to them. When they don't have money to spend or don't have a lot in their pocket, they feel, oh, God has left me. But for the fact you are healthy, you are wealthy. You understand? Because if you know how much people spend when they are sick, you will know that God has done a lot for you, for giving you good health. You understand? And also, for you being alive, do you know how many people that dies in a second, and God kept you alive is a miracle. So what I am passing, the message I'm passing in my song is that God, as long as you have God, you have life, and no one can bring you down. No power can delete you out of this world as long as you believe in Jesus Christ.
Okay. How did you get into gospel music? Obviously, you weren't born and you began to sing. What was the process? What's your story? What's your backstory?
Yeah, my story is that I went through some situation which I turned to God, and God really yielded to me, and God delivered me from. I was sick. Actually, I was sick, and I was in the hospital. I didn't know what actually happened. I was losing my breath, and I just made a short prayer in my heart. I said, God, please save me. I just said that. By then, I wasn't born again. I just remember that my mom used to pray with us and all that. I just remembered God. And I said, God, please, I don't want to die. Please save me. immediately, I don't know how I came back to life. So since then, there has been this encounter that I have with the Holy Spirit all the time. Each time I pray, I feel this like I don't know how I can experience it. Aside from that, I kept on singing in the train. I don't know how that happened. After that encounter that I had with God. Actually, in that hospital, something appears to me as like, I don't know, but it was just like an image wearing a white. And that was how I was okay. I started regaining my strength and breath. So since that time, it has been, each time I sleep, I'm singing in the dream. So that's how my journey of singing started.
Okay, obviously you were an adult at this stage.
Yeah.
And
I
so
was in my 20s.
Okay, so you didn't go through this formalization terms of. I've interviewed quite a good number of singers, and they say I started with the choir.
Yes, actually. Yes,
so on and so forth.
Okay,
did you had a foray into that?
Actually, when I had that encounter, I gave my life to Christ. I used to go to church before then, but just going to church for going sake. I joined the choir. Yes, and then, but now, for now, I'm not in choir.
Well, you've left the secluded choir now to universal choir. Universal choir. Okay, but interestingly, that's a good backstory. So you had an encounter that led you to your profession, and that is music. So can we look at the kind of music you sing and what impact you expect it should make within a society that has gone the other side?
Okay. My music.
Yes.
What I'm trying to bring back. A lot of people had an expectation for a long time now. And if you notice what is going on now, a lot of people are turning away. When you go to social media, you see a lot of people saying they belong to this, some say they belong to Water Spirit and all that. These are people that have been in the church before. And sometimes when you hear them talk, someone will say, I've been in church, I've been this, I was in this, I was in choir, I was a leader, I was this. And when I sit down, I wonder what has led them to going back to tradition and all that. You understand? So what I'm trying to do, I want to use my voice to let people know that God never lied to them. Some believe they are lied to. If I accept Jesus Christ as personal Savior, these and these are going to begin to happen to me. Sometimes it's not like that. You understand? It's not like that. Jesus has not lied to you. Probably whatever you believed in when you are going into Christianity is what that lied to you. So what I'm trying to let people know that God still remains God. He has never changed. That whatever you are pursuing has not gone does not mean that God does not know what you're going through or he's not doing something about that situation. God is not a magician. Things work accordingly. You understand? And in the Bible, it still tells us to have patience. You have to have patience. When God is working on something, you have. So I want to use my song to make people go back to start believing in Jesus Christ.
Okay, you're going to sing for us now. So sing for us either from, you have an album already?
Yes, I have a couple of us. Not up to
songs
album,
or an album?
Not an album.
But songs, different songs.
Yes.
Okay, could you sing one for us and let our viewers enjoy that voice of yours?
Okay, let me sing one song.
Go ahead.
You are my strength, my hiding place. Your glory, no one shares with you. You do not lie, you are not a man. What you promise, It's what you will do every day in my life. I will worship you, Lord. Oh, I will worship you, the bright morning star, King of the saint. Everything I need I found in you. Oh, Mema, you are bigger than what people say. Oh, Mema, you are greater than all other gods. Oh, Batoto, what you say is what you do. Oh, Mema, oh, Mema.
That's interesting. I mean, that's a good one. Okay, what inspires you to write? Do you write your own song?
Yes, I do write. I told you that I normally sing in the dream, and when I wake up, I record them. So I get my inspiration from the dream. From the dream.
Yeah, but as someone who didn't pass through formal music, how do you arrange it? How do you, because what you sang that wasn't even accompanied by any instrument. How do you arrange the lyrics to become a song when you didn't go through formal music?
That's what I would say is a gift. Yes, and also I will not leave my sound engineer. I won't leave him out. When you go to the studio, you sit with your sound engineer, you'll be able to arrange whatever that you have written down. And that's how we'll come up with something sweet like this. Okay?
All right, great. That's how we come up with something sweet like this. I like that. Now, we're going to take a break now and then visit the people who are actually trying to bring money into, we need money. When are you coming yourself? All right, we're going to go away now.
Solo Plastics, customers' needs are our priority. We give you all the attention you need. With us, our customers are king. Located at Kilometer 40, Lagos Abeokuta Expressway, Ijoko, Ogun State. Solo Plastics Limited, we're just a phone call away. Contact us 3080-2783-5332. You can reach us through any of our lines and social media handles. Solo Plastics Limited. Come, let us treat you like a king.
So these guys still call you Mama Dugu now because they know I always express love to them.
Mama way good to us. Express love with flavors.
Keep expressing love with Indomie flavors.
The studios of Nigerian Television Authority, Channel 10 Lagos. This is the Sunday show. Where else would you rather be on a Sunday afternoon? Do you know where your family is? So you make sure they're on this channel to get the best. Of course, Gloria and I have been interviewing Tina Newman. Tina Newman is a gospel artist. And then this is a condensation of spiritual effluvia, where someone is talking from experience from the heart. And it's been quite an exciting journey. Gloria, you have something for her?
Yeah, you said that some people are drifting away from their original calling. Yes. They were once Christians, and they are now denouncing Christianity, that they are no more Christians, that they are going back to what kind of a dog, going back to its vomit. So what message do you have for those, and how do you help them to come back to or what do you think is taking them out of the Christian fold?
Well, I wouldn't say, but what I, with my own experience, what I believe is when you want too much. You understand? When you are expecting too much.
Too much.
Yes. Probably you are expecting so much from God and you lack patience. Because when God said, without faith, you cannot walk with me. You can't walk with God if you don't have faith. And what is faith? Faith is something that you've not seen, but you believe in. You understand? So, and when people are after their flesh, after what they can gain, if God, you see, if you come into God, you come to God because you love Him, not because of what you are getting from God. And when you are coming to God because of what you expect God to do for you, and when it's not forthcoming, you see yourself shifting away from God to whatever you believe that will give you sharp. You know, they believe in something that will work immediately, fast something. So that's what I believe with. I believe it's because they are not truly, they didn't truly come to God because of the love they have for God.
Okay. Now, the society is having problems with young people in terms of orientation. It's akin to what Gloria was talking about. So, how does your song appeal to them? Do you inculcate them in your songs in terms of trying to redirect their orientation, bring them back to sanity, to morality, to God?
I'm working towards that in one of my singles that is yet to come out.
So how are people receiving your songs? You sing in churches or in...
I sing in churches and also in events.
In events?
And also perform here. I performed it.
Yes.
The opening ceremony.
Yes, so
the acceptance was really wonderful. Yes, people are really accepting it.
So, and you're happy with that?
Of course, I'm happy. It's not my own making.
Yes.
It's God.
Yes.
All glory to God. Because I cannot do it on my own without Him.
That's quite good. The power of music is so important. Because to all intents and purposes, it changes people without them knowing that they're being changed.
Exactly.
Okay, so you're a change agent now, and then you're a gospel singer. And I started by asking you what you think about a lot of people going to gospel music. You didn't answer that, but that's okay because, you say it's a personal thing. Okay. Yeah, because if there are lots of people involved in gospel music, and we still have the situation in our society whereby things are turning left, do you think we're succeeding?
We are trying and we'll get there. It's not easy. There's anything good does not come easy. So we will get there. We will succeed. We are not giving up on them.
Great. So what are your projections, say, in the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years in your career? What are your projections? What do you intend to achieve? Where do you intend to get to?
Wherever God takes me to, I walk. It's not by my power. Yes, but I intend to. I believe that God is going to take me to a greater height by His grace.
So you intend to own a band and...
Yes, of course. Of course, I'm working.
Produce your own music and then help others, groom them and produce them, right?
By the grace of God.
Absolutely.
So, as it is, you can perform in churches.
Yes, of course, I do perform in churches. Occasions and all.
Sing another one for us. I did enjoy the one you sang.
You did?
Yes, so why don't you sing another one for us?
Okay, one of my songs. Who can dethrone who God enthroned? That's the one I sang. Who can bring down who God has lifted? I gave my life to Jesus. He set a table before me in the presence of my enemies. They watch me eat in peace. There's nothing they could do. All the inaka. Iyanine nwere n'ụwa adịghị n'aka. Iyanine nwere n'ụwa adịghị n'aka. Ego m dịghị n'aka. Ndụ m dịghị n'aka. Ebe m nwere eze Jesus. Ọ bụ onye ka m ga-atụ egwu ọzọ.
That's interesting. That's quite nice. So, it's actually been a pleasure talking with you today. And the Christmas period is not over. What messages do you have for the society, the family, the youths, mothers, about the essence of Christmas, the essence of love that Jesus has brought, the essence of living together in unity, and then, of course, the essence of nation building.
Okay. The message I have to everyone out there this Christmas is for you to keep believing in God and share love, because God is love. You understand? The Bible said that whatsoever you do to the least of your brother, you do unto God. We are the God. Like, I am the God you're saying. You are the God. No one sees God, but there is God in us. So if I love you, show love to you, I've shown love to God. So, and everyone should be, when you are enjoying drinking, you have to drink responsibly so that we can see the next year.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's been actually a pleasure talking with Tina Newman, Rina Messina. And then it's been a journey. It's a spiritual and moral journey, and it's been quite exciting. I enjoyed it myself. So, Tina, it's a pleasure having you on our program, and I hope you come again.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, that's about where we'll put the program to bed. And then don't forget that this is actually the last edition for 2024. The next time you're going to see us will be in 2025, God willing. But it's also very important for you to prepare before you get into a new year. How do you prepare? You've got to clear your mind of all wickedness, of all evil, of all negativism, so that you can be free to enter 2025, for us to build our families, build our societies, and then, of course, build our nation. We can't just be floating. It's important that we root our belief in something strong, some kind of ethos, and that comes from you as a person. So don't leave yourself impregnated by ideas that are negative, and you give birth to terrible things, all right? So we'll see you in 2025, God willing, and then it's going to be a better year, I can assure you, but also remain prayerful. From Gloria?
So, like you said, we are passing over from 2024 to 2025. So let us go there without blemish. Let us wash ourselves of any form of blemish and hope towards God that God will do something better for us in 2025.
Absolutely.
Let's go with a clean mind.
Absolutely. So on behalf of the producer of the program and the management of Nigerian Television Authority, Channel 10 Lagos, and those behind the scenes, those in the camera, floor management, directors and producers, all of them, and even the workers in the station, it's been a wonderful year. And then we do hope that you remember that this program needs sponsors so that we can come every Sunday. So you need to come into this program and be part of the program. So we thank you so much for 2024. Hope to see you again in 2025. God willing. Bye for now. I'm Chris Aquarando.
Koloba.